5th of March, 5:11 p.m. We're looking at the pound. Here we've got a daily chart of the pound. Showed us in my analysis last Sunday that I was bearish this week, mainly due to this. We had a really good run up in the pound, and we've got a bull channel going on. And we hit the bull channel last week sometime, and it's just coming up, and it's failed to retest and come down again. Today has been driving up. Just to show you what I've been looking at today. It's a 15-minute chart of the pound. Let's get rid of some of these lines to make it a bit clearer. I was short yesterday, and market came down to here. I was short from this point, came down to here. I was expecting a breakthrough. It didn't. It made a small bullish Gartley here, and that's what I was watching. So as soon as it started coming up, I banked my profit here. This morning the pound came up and made a small bearish Gartley. For those of you unfamiliar, it's you measure the move in terms of waves, and you measure the retracement with a Fibonacci tool from the high to the low, and you're looking for an equal wave up to correspond with a Fibonacci level. I ignored the 50% because I know the pound loves the 618, which was here, so I traded short here. It came down for a while but then drove up. This was a scratch trade. I ended up breaking even, and then we had a further drive up where I took it again at the larger 618. So if we get rid of these lines, and now I'm looking to where the market might go next. I pull this down, and then we draw the equal legs in again from here. I duplicate that line and see where it takes me to. It takes me to the 618 area. I traded short here again. It came down. I banked some of my profit. It came up. I added again, but it stopped me out. My stop was a little bit too tight on this because I knew there was a 786 ratio slightly above, and my stop was right there. A bit of a mistake. It should have been above, but it wasn't, and I got stopped out. Hence why I'm showing a small loss today. When the market reacted to that 786 level, now I've gone in again, because this is an absolutely perfect Gartley sell. So that's what I'm in at the moment. So shift down to a 5-minute chart so we can see the completion area of this. It's always important to use your different time frames in context with what you're doing, always keeping the bigger time frame in mind. So here I traded short. It banked some of my profit. It's come back up and I've added to it again. If we look over to the left, you can see the matrix. I'm short 3 lots at the moment in the pound, and I'm trying to take off part of my position here to reduce my risk. It's been creeping down for the last couple of hours, just to show you that this is the way to trade in a very low risk way, rather than try and ride the whole lot in anticipation of a big move down. I prefer to be more conservative, because it's so easy to lose your pot very, very quickly if you're not conservative. So that's what I'm looking at. This is the way the trade should be taken, carefully, by taking part of the position off and allowing a small part to ride for the bigger move. So this move, I'm anticipating a larger move down because of the, if you remember on the daily chart, I pulled that across again. I was looking at this big channel, and my target is just midway the channel, around about 1.65. I'm looking for a drop down to 1.65, which approximately is the 61.8%. There we are, 1.6465. I wouldn't try to ride it exactly to the tick, but but somewhere around this region here. So that's what I'm shooting for. Again, if we look here, and if we were to draw this leg down and duplicate it again, there we are, and providing this level here works, if I squeeze that in so we can see what we're doing, well then we should see a move down to here before it starts deflecting. And so 1.6610, I'd say. So that would be my initial target. Market may come back again, at which point I'd attempt a re-entry, because I expect the move to continue a little bit lower before resuming its long-term bullishness. There we are. So happy trading to all. Thanks for watching.